As a collective group, what can we do to increase our value out there to the consumer? Any thoughts on what we as a collective group could do?
Yeah, we think the MBABC is a great conduit for that.
Right.
Because it's unlikely that Jared is going to advertise my brokerage firm on his website and vice versa. But what we have in common is that we both want the BC consumer to know what our value is. And by virtue of the fact that a big part of the world is going online, is checking people out, we can use this conduit called the MBABC to really advocate for the broker channel. And I think we've got some plans and some ideas on how we can collectively work together to let that consumer who's surfing the net know that the broker should be their channel of choice when it comes to their mortgage needs. And the MBABC is a great advocacy group to make that message clear. So I think you're going to see more from us in the coming year as it relates to that particular issue. And I think the technology world and the advances in that make it easier for us to do that, particularly on a local level.
Yeah, I agree with Jeff. I mean, Jeff and I have had many conversations on that, and I feel from this point of view is what we have to do is we have to come together as a mortgage broker industry versus going from company guidelines on that side, because the consumer needs to know that we have a voice and we are a choice for the consumer. And if what we're doing now is we're trying to figure out that we're trying to compete against each other versus and going after a 30% share of the marketplace versus there's still 77% out there that we're not getting. So let's go after the focus after the 77%. We've been saying that for years, but I think now is the time where there's really a call to action. Yeah. And the MBABC is working together to do that, to try and unite basically brokers under an umbrella to promote out to the consumer.